Men, across that ocean is America. We will cross the mountains together and destroy all Americans.
Crossing the mountains will be easy, right?
Of course it will. Now let's go.
Jimmy, you said that it was gonna be easy.
It is easy, just like this war. It will be just like old times when we burned down the White House.
That's what you said last time.
So then I said, catch you on the flip side, pal.
So, why do you want to invade America again?
Because it's home to one of my worst enemies, Kanye and Frida.
Haven't you already invaded America, though?
Yes, back in 1812, we burned down the White House. Such good times.
And you got away with it?
Yep, and that's proof that another war with America will be easy. Ha! That is what I said last time.
America, the land of opportunity and obesity, led by President Kanye West, a peaceful nation that lives in harmony. Or do they? The year is 2010, and Drake has just started to move his armies through the Rocky Mountains. Kanye and the rest of the U.S. are unaware of this due to Drake's stealth tactics.
All right, men. Butte is just down this hill, and the Americans are nowhere to be found. And this is a small town, so we will easily win. Start your engines, everybody. 3, 2, 1, go! Huh? Where is everybody?
As soon as Drake entered the city, he was encircled by American forces. Drake retreated his division to the weakened American line that had been fighting his troops. He punched through the American line and fled through the valley with his final division far behind.
Oh my lord, what happened?
Drake was forced to move deeper into enemy territory and had to pass through the American desert.
Why are we in the desert?
Because we're forced to divert this way.
You haven't even told us where we're going.
Soldier, we're going to Las Vegas to find supplies.
But my name isn't Soldier.
Aren't you to ask why I chose Vegas?
No.
Screw you, I'll do it anyway. We're going to Vegas to get some water from Lake Mead, which clearly we all need.
But water is what got us into this mess in the first place.
This is just like the swimming pool back home.
Sir.
Yes, soldier?
It appears we are in a storm.
Are you blind?
Anyways, we've lost one boat, but I've got a question.
Yes?
How do we have so many men?
I could ask you the same thing. Wait, look, lad, we're here. Oh, that is what got us into this mess. Well, let's keep moving. Vegas isn't far. Well, men, this will not be an easy battle, but we must win in order to survive. Now, what happens here stays here, all right? No one speak a word of what we do. Let's go.
The Battle of Las Vegas had begun. On a peaceful night, Drake and his army moved into the city of Las Vegas and committed horrible atrocities against its population and destroyed the city. The battle became the deadliest in American history, with both sides losing hundreds of thousands of men. Drake now had control over the entire southwestern United States, excluding California. Drake now moved west to take California with vengeance in mind. You see, the young Drake grew up in California, but was bullied severely, and his bully was none other than Kanye.
Okay, class, I have to use the restroom. Behave yourselves while I'm gone.
Hey, Drake.
Hey?
You look like the type of guy to open a bag of chips with scissors.
I do not.
You look like the type of guy to be from Canada.
But I am from Canada. Hi, what's wrong with being from Canada, eh? None of you have an island named after you.
Where did he go?
Probably to Canada.
How do we keep ending up on cliffs?
So here it is, the land of fame. Well, the only thing that will be famous is gonna be me after I destroy it, am I right? You're supposed to laugh. Okay, now that we have air support, we're gonna parachute in like a game of Jenga.
You mean Fortnite?
No, Jenga!
Okay.
And if any of you feel you're not up to the task, too bad. Sorry.
Little did Drake know that in the ocean, Kanye was waiting.
Okay, we have intel that Drake is near LA and he's planning to attack. We don't know how he's getting here, but I would think that he's digging tunnels underground. So we nuke LA and destroy Drake at the same time.
Well, what if they fall from the sky?
You know what? They probably will, but still, nuke LA.
You know what, Kanye? You're an idiot. I'll take it from here.
Travis Scott had the advantage of being on the defense of the city. Scott cleverly moved his troops to the higher ground so that when Drake's troops landed, they would be trapped between the ocean and mountains. However, Travis Scott left the Santa Monica Mountains with no troops to defend them, which created a massive gap.
Okay, here we go. Where is everybody?
As soon as Drake and his troops landed, he was met with fire from the mountains. The Americans charged toward the Canadians and engaged in close-quarter combat. Amidst the chaos, an American division flanked Drake's troops and pushed him north toward the town of Calabasas. It was here where the Americans finally pushed Drake out of Los Angeles and forced him to move north toward San Francisco. As Drake was moving north, he was constantly attacked by smaller American units. This cost him thousands of troops, which led to his loss in the Battle of San Francisco. In his retreat, he moved southwest toward Arizona and intended to make it to Texas. However, the further east he went, the less people there were and the more guns there were. I know you're wondering, Lumbago, why would there be more guns if there's less people? Well, since you're so smart, figure it out. No. A study by Hustlers University found that in rural America, excluding the West Coast, guns outnumbered the population by more than 3 to 1. This meant that as Jake was moving his east through small farms and the small farms got word of Jake's movements, they got angry. And angry people plus guns equals bad news. So the further west and more into the middle of nowhere Drake went, the more men he lost. By the time Drake made it to El Paso, there were more tumbleweeds than Canadians. Drake had lost 40,000 men since California, and now his army only consisted of a mere 60,000 troops. Now, historians still debate what Drake is trying to do in Texas. Is he trying to anger Travis Scott? Is he going sightseeing? Or is he just an idiot? Well, Drake moving to Texas was both as stupid as your mom and as genius as Einstein. You see, Drake needed to access an ocean in order for his navy to supply him, so moving to the Gulf of Mexico was smart. But the key word is Gulf. The only ways into the Gulf of Mexico are through the Florida Straits and the Yucatan Channel, both of which are controlled by America since Kanye annexed all of Mexico but allowed it to be autonomous. So what would Drake do now? He was trapped deep behind enemy lines and had little chance of being resupplied. You would think that he would surrender, but Drake would never surrender, because the only way Canadians can lose a war is if they say sorry. Drake now had two choices, say sorry or keep fighting. With dwindling manpower and being surrounded by the enemy, Drake chose to say sorry. Kanye and Drake met at the White House where Drake said sorry.
Hey, Kanye, I am sorry for absolutely nothing. Ah, you shot me. I smell pie.
What in the world just happened?
I'm trying to rob some right now. Dello Jackie trying to rob some right now. I'm trying to rob some right now. Dello Jackie trying to rob some right now.
Don't you want to rob? Well, I'm gonna let him shoot on some.